It happened on a rainy Thursday afternoon, the kind where the sky hangs low and gray over Chicago, pressing down on everything below. I was in the middle of unpacking my scrubs from the last shift I'd ever work at Luke's Children's Hospital when my phone buzzed with a job offer. Emily Carter. We've reviewed your resume. We'd like you to start Monday as nanny to our son, Alex. He has ongoing health issues. Your nursing background is perfect. I stared at the screen, my heart twisting. I'd quit nursing just 2 weeks prior, after 6 grueling years in pediatrics. The endless nights watching tiny bodies fight for breath. The parents' desperate pleas. The ones we couldn't save, it had hollowed me out. I needed something quieter. Something with just one kid. Not a ward full of heartbreak. The pay was double what I'd made at the hospital. And the address was in Lincoln Park. One of those upscale neighborhoods with brownstones that screamed old money. I told myself it was a sign. 1 child. Manageable. I accepted. Monday morning, I pulled up to the Hargrove residence, a 3-story brick beauty with ivy climbing the walls and a black wrought iron fence guarding the front. Rebecca Hargrove opened the door. Mid-40s. Sharp bob haircut. Yoga pants that probably cost more than my rent, but her eyes were shadowed, like she hadn't slept in days. Emily. Thank God you're here. Come in. The house smelled of lavender and something sterile, like hospital-grade cleaner. Inside, it was all polished hardwood floors, abstract art, and floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. But it felt empty, echoing. Michael Hargrove was in the kitchen, tall, suit-clad, scrolling his phone. He looked up, offered a firm handshake. Appreciate you coming on short notice. Alex is upstairs. Keys. Delicate. They sat me down at the marble island, a list of instructions already printed out. Alex was 10, but from their description, he sounded like a porcelain doll. Chronic fatigue, migraines, digestive issues, frequent infections. He'd been pulled from school last year. Homeschooled now. We've seen every specialist, Rebecca said, her voice cracking just a bit. Allergists, immunologists, even a neurologist at Northwestern. They say it's likely some autoimmune thing, but nothing definitive. He needs constant monitoring. Michael nodded, adding, we're both partners at a law firm, long hours. We need someone who can handle meds, spot flare-ups, keep him rested. I scanned the list. Wake at 8 a.m., light breakfast, no dairy, no gluten. Meds at 9, tutor at 10, nap at noon, more meds at 1. Quiet activities only. No screens after 4 p.m. Bed by 7. What does Alex like to do? I asked. They exchanged glances. He reads a lot, Michael said. Watches documentaries. He's mature, has to be. With all this. Rebecca's eyes welled up. He used to love soccer. Before. Everything. Her voice trailed off, heavy with unspoken grief. They left for work at 7:45. Keys jingling. Briefcases in hand. The house fell silent, save for the hum of the fridge. I climbed the stairs, found Alex's room at the end of the hall. It was like a mini clinic, hospital bed with rails, oxygen monitor on the nightstand, pill organizer, a stack of medical charts. Alex was curled under the covers, small for his age, sandy hair tousled, skin pale as milk. I gently shook his shoulder at 8. He blinked awake, brown eyes dull, no spark. Who are you? I'm Emily, your new nanny. How are you feeling? He shrugged, sitting up slowly, wincing like an old man. Okay, I guess. Head hurts a little. Breakfast was oatmeal plain, no sugar. He picked at it, 8, maybe half. Then meds. 5 pills. Washed down with water. He swallowed them mechanically. No fuss. The tutor arrived. A stern woman in her 50s. Drilling math and reading for 2 hours. Alex slumped in his chair, answering quietly, correctly, but without energy. By noon, he was exhausted, curling up for a nap. That first week, I stuck to the script. Monitored his vitals, pulse steady, temp normal. Noted every symptom, a slight cough Tuesday. Nausea Wednesday. Rebecca texted hourly. How's his color? Did he finish lunch? Michael called evenings. Any changes? They were vigilant, loving in their worry. But it built this invisible cage around Alex. He'd pause mid-step, touch his forehead, murmur, I feel dizzy, like he was scanning himself for flaws. By Friday, I started wondering. The meds, an immunosuppressant for possible lupus, antacid for gut, beta blocker for heart palpitations, vitamin cocktail, sleep aid. I knew from nursing, side effects could mimic symptoms. Drowsiness from the beta blocker, fatigue from the immunosuppressant weakening his system. It was a loop, feeding itself. Week 2, I tested the waters. After the tutor left, Alex stared out the window at kids biking past. Want to step outside? Just the backyard.
He froze.
Mom says I can't. I might get winded. We'll go slow. Fresh air could help. He bit his lip, then nodded. The yard was pristine patio. Flower beds. A swing set rusted from disuse. We walked 5 steps. He stopped. Tired. We sat on the grass. He plucked a blade. Twirled it. I haven't been out here in forever. What did you used to do? Climb that tree over there. Dad built a fort once. His voice softened, wistful. We sat longer than planned. Him talking about old friends. School recess. When Rebecca got home, she saw us through the window, face paling. Outside, Emily. He's vulnerable to pollen. Exertion.
He was fine.
Smiled even. Her lips tightened. We have rules for a reason. But that night, Alex whispered to me before bed, can we do it again tomorrow? The tension simmered. I documented everything, energy up slightly after walks. Appetite better. But Rebecca hovered more. Michael mediated. She's just protective, he said one evening. After Alex's first scare, a bad flu at 7, we almost lost him. Changed everything. I nodded. But inside, pieces clicked. That flu had sparked fear. Tests.
Meds.
More fear. Alex wasn't sick. He was trapped in their anxiety. By the 3rd week, the air in the Hargrove house thickened with unspoken doubts. I'd extended our backyard time to 10 minutes, then 15. Alex moved tentatively at first, like his legs forgot how to trust the ground. But one day, he kicked a stray soccer ball, left over from better times, across the grass. It rolled lazily, and he chased it, laughing. A real laugh, sharp and bright, cutting through the quiet. I froze, heart swelling.
See?
You're stronger than you think. He beamed, cheeks flushing not from fever, but effort. Good effort. That evening, Rebecca came home early, caught us mid-kick. What is this? Her voice was ice. He's playing? Emily. His heart, the beta blocker, is for palpitations. This could trigger something. Alex deflated. Ball dropping. I felt okay.
Mom.
She knelt, hugging him tight. Baby. I know. But we can't risk it. Michael arrived later. Tension etched in his jaw. Rebecca's right. Stick to the plan. But I saw the crack, Alex's eyes pleading as he went upstairs. I couldn't sleep that night. Nursing had taught me to question, to look beyond charts. I reviewed Alex's records, endless specialist notes. No unified diagnosis. Suspected chronic fatigue, one said. Possible psychosomatic overlay, another hinted. Buried in fine print. Psychosomatic, not fake. But mind-body tangled. Stress manifesting as pain. Fear as fatigue. The Hargroves' love was fierce, but it smothered. They saw threats everywhere. Germs, strain, the world itself. Alex absorbed it, becoming the fragile boy they feared. Next morning, after meds, I skipped the nap mandate. Let's read outside instead. He hesitated, but followed. On the patio, book in lap. He glanced up. Why do my parents worry so much? They love you. Scared of losing you. He nodded, but his fingers drummed. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really sick or just acting like it. That hit like a punch. I probed gently. What do you mean? Like, when I say I'm tired, they fuss. And I feel important. But then I really get tired. A cycle. Self-fulfilling. I decided to push. Want to try something? Skip one med today, the sleep aid. See how you feel. His eyes widened. Mom would freak. We'll monitor. If anything's off, we stop. He agreed. A spark of rebellion. By afternoon, no yawn fest. Energy held. We walked the block, first time beyond the yard. He pointed at houses, chattered about birds. This is fun. Rebecca's text storm came at 4. Where are you? Alex's tracker shows you're out. I replied. Short walk. He's great. Home. She was waiting, arms crossed. A walk. Without asking, he's exposed.
Look at him, I said.
Alex bounced in.
Eyes bright. Mom.
I saw a dog. Can we get one? She softened, but fear lingered. Emily, you're overstepping. Dinner that night was tense. Michael mediated again. She's a nurse. Beck. Maybe fresh perspectives help. But Rebecca's voice rose. Perspectives? She's gambling with our son. Alex ate quietly, but later whispered to me, don't leave. I feel better with you. Week 4. I tapered more. Have the beta blocker with their reluctant okay. After I argued side effects, Alex's palpitations vanished. Headaches lessened. He asked for real food, a sandwich with cheese. No nausea. Rebecca noticed, but attributed it to a good phase. Denial clung hard. Then, the blow-up. I suggested enrolling him in a low-key soccer clinic once a week. Beginners. Soccer. Rebecca gasped. He could collapse. Michael wavered. It's what he loved. Alex piped up. Please? I want to try. Tears in her eyes. She stormed out. Michael sighed. Give her time. That flu. It traumatized her. She helicoptered after, and it snowballed. I understood. Love twisted into control. But Alex was fading under it. Next day, she apologized stiffly. One session. We watch. The clinic was at a local park. Kids laughing. Coaches encouraging. Alex in shorts. Cleats new.
Tags still on.
He was nervous. Sticking close. Warm-ups. Jogging laps. He huffed, but kept going. Then drills dribbling. Passing. He fumbled, but grinned. Rebecca gripped my arm. He's sweating too much. Normal, I whispered. A scrimmage started. Alex got the ball. Kicked goal. Cheers erupted. He pumped his fist.
Alive.
Rebecca's grip loosened. Tears streaming. He's okay. Home. Alex buzzed. That was awesome. Next week. Michael smiled. If Mom says. She nodded. Voice soft. Yes. But doubt shadowed her. What if it's temporary? Progress crept. Walks became jogs. Meds down to 2 essentials. Alex gained weight. Color returned. Friends from clinic texted him. Rebecca fought it internally. Old habits died hard. She'd hover. Question every outing. Are you sure you're not tired? He'd roll eyes. Mom. I'm fine. The shift hurt her.
I saw.
One night. She confessed over wine. I feel like I'm losing control. You're gaining a healthy son, I said. She nodded. Broken. Did I make him sick? Pause hung heavy. Not on purpose. Fear did. Month 2 dawned with subtle shifts. Like the Chicago wind turning from bitter to balmy. Alex woke earlier. No prodding. What's for breakfast? Can I have eggs? Appetite roared back. Meds were minimal now, vitamin and probiotic only. The immunosuppressant? Gone. Under Dr. Ellis's supervision. Their primary who'd finally coordinated the mess. You've been chasing shadows, he'd said in our joint meeting. Rebecca had bristled. Shadows? His symptoms were real. Real.
Yes.
But amplified by treatment and expectation. Michael had squeezed her hand. We overdid it. Alex thrived outside that cage. Soccer twice weekly now. Plus park hangs with new buddies. He scraped knees once, normal kid stuff. Rebecca panicked. Bandaged it obsessively. But Alex laughed. It's just a scratch. Mom. I wove in education gently. See how his body's adapting? No infections since we stopped the suppressant. She nodded. But eyes betrayed turmoil. What if we were wrong all along? The question lingered. Unspoken accusation at herself. Michael's firm was in trial season, longer hours. He confided one morning. Rebecca's struggling. Blames herself. She needs to forgive, I said. You both do. That evening, Alex scored his first real goal in a game. We cheered from sidelines, Rebecca loudest. Voice cracking. Post-game. Pizza outing. Alex devoured slices. Chattering tactics. Rebecca watched. Soft smile. He looks happy. He is, I replied. But doubt crept back. Next day, Alex had a headache, mild, from dehydration after practice. Rebecca spiraled. It's returning. We need meds back. I calmed her. Water and rest. Normal.
It passed.
But her fear resurfaced. Testing bonds. Week 6. Alex asked for school. Real school. With kids. Rebecca paled. You're not ready. Michael pushed. Dr. Ellis says he is. Argument brewed. He's fragile, she snapped. Alex overheard. Deflated. Am I? Later. Alone with her, I confronted gently. Rebecca, your love saved him once. Now it's holding him back. Tears flowed. That flew. He stopped breathing. I held him, begged God. After. Every cough terrified me. Specialists fed the fear. Meds piled on. I created this.
Pause.
Heavy. Munchausen by proxy, she whispered. Not intentionally. But the effect.
She sobbed.
I stole his childhood. Redeem it now, I urged. She nodded. Broken but resolute. Enrollment happened. Public school. 5th grade. First day. Alex nervous but excited. Backpack slung. Lunch packed. Rebecca drove. Knuckles white. Call if anything. He rolled eyes. Mom, I watched from porch. Heartful. Reports came. Made a friend. Aced a quiz. Energy soared. Soccer team invited him to regionals. Rebecca attended practices. Cheering tentatively. One night. Family dinner, rare with their schedules. Alex dominated talk. Coach says I'm fast. Michael beamed. Rebecca reached for his hand. I'm proud. But undercurrents swirled. She confided later. Letting go hurts. Growth does, I said. A setback hit mid-month. Alex caught a cold, sniffles.
Cough.
Rebecca insisted on ER. Symptoms.
DR.
Ellis checked. Common virus. No big deal. She argued. But his history. History we created, he said kindly. Home. Alex bounced back in days. No meds beyond Tylenol. Rebecca reflected. Before, this would have spiraled. Progress. Alex's birthday neared, 11. He wanted a party, soccer theme. Friends over. Rebecca planned meticulously.
But with joy.
Cake. Games. Laughter filled the yard. Watching him run. Score mock goals. She turned to me. Thank you. For seeing. He showed us, I replied. As weeks blurred. The house transformed. Toys scattered. Not sterile. Alex's room lost monitors. Gained posters. Rebecca sought therapy, processing guilt. Michael cut hours. Coached occasionally. I consulted DR. Ellis on similar cases. Over-medicalized kids. You're onto something, he said. One evening, Alex hugged me. You fixed me. You were never broken. Just needed space. Dusk fell. Chicago lights twinkling. Healing wasn't linear, but it stuck. Into the third month, the rhythm settled, but undercurrents of old fears occasionally rippled the surface. Alex was fully immersed in school now, straight A's. Soccer star on the junior team. Mornings buzzed with him scarfing breakfast. Backpack ready. Biking to class with friends. Bye. Emily. See ya after practice. Rebecca watched from the window. A mix of pride and lingering anxiety. He's so independent, she'd murmur. One afternoon, he came home with a black eye from a playground tussle. Just a bump, he shrugged. Rebecca iced it, but didn't freak. Boys, she sighed, smiling faintly. Michael high-fived him. Stand your ground, kid.
Growth.
I expanded my role, subtle coaching for the family. Notice how Alex self-regulates now. No more constant symptom checks. Rebecca nodded. Therapy helps. I see my patterns projecting my trauma. Her own history emerged in talks, controlling parents, her rebellion stifled. I swore I'd protect him differently. Ironically, I smothered. Vulnerability bonded us. Alex noticed. Mom seems happier. She was yoga classes, date nights with Michael. The law firm grind eased. They delegated more. A pivotal moment came at regionals. Alex's team in semifinals. Packed stands. He started. Nervous energy electric. Rebecca gripped my hand. What if he overdoes? Trust him. Game intense. Ties. Overtime. Alex stole the ball. Sprinted. Scored. Winning goal. Crowd erupted. He ran to us. Sweaty hug. We did it. Rebecca wept. Not fear.
But joy.
You were amazing.
Post-game.
Celebration dinner. Toasts. Laughter. Michael raised glass. To Emily for shaking us up. Blush rose. To your family for changing. But echoes lingered. A specialist called. Old referral. Reassess autoimmune? Rebecca tempted, but declined. He's thriving. Strength. Alex made the honor roll. Invited to science fair. Project. Body systems ironic. Learned from my sick days, he joked. We laughed. But it stung. One quiet evening, Rebecca and I sat on the patio. Stars out. Did I harm him permanently? Look at him now. Resilient.
She sighed.
Guilt's heavy. Let it feel better.
Nod.
Consulting grew. I advised 2 other families via DR. Ellis. 1 kid. Chronic allergies. Really anxiety-fueled. Helped taper meds. Encourage play. Rewarding. Alex overheard. You're like a detective.
Grin.
Saving kids from too much love. Poignant. Fall deepened. Leaves turning. Alex turned 11. Party epic. Bounce house. Soccer tourney in yard. Friends.
Chaos. Joy.
Rebecca orchestrated. Relaxed. Michael grilled. I watched. Heartful. Alex pulled me aside. Thanks for believing I wasn't broken. Hug. Dusk. Fireflies. Healing complete? Not quite, scars remain. But forward. 6 months in. The Hargrove home pulsed with life. A far cry from the sterile shell I'd entered. Alex was 12 now, wait.
No.
Still 11. But he carried himself taller. Broader from soccer and schoolyard romps. Mornings were chaotic. Him rushing out. Backpack slung. Yelling goodbyes. Love you.
Mom.
See ya. Emily. Rebecca waved. Coffee in hand, a serene smile replacing the perpetual furrow. Therapy had unraveled her knots. She volunteered at a parental support group now, sharing her story anonymously. Overprotection can be a silent thief, she'd say. Michael cut back to 3 days in office, coaching Alex's team weekends. Family dinners became ritual, stories swapped, laughs echoing. I stayed on, but lighter hours. Alex didn't need constant care. He needed normalcy. I'd tutor occasionally, but mostly, I observed the bloom. One crisp October day, he came home beaming, made varsity, youngest ever. Rebecca hugged him fierce. Proud doesn't cover it. No what-ifs. Trust one. But reflections hit. Over coffee. She mused. What if you'd never come? Would he still be bedbound? Doesn't matter. You chose change. Nod. Love blinded me. Now it guides. Consulting expanded, 3 families now. One mirrored, girl frail, really med overloaded. Helped wean. Introduced dance. She flourished.
DR.
Ellis partnered. You're bridging medicine and life. Fulfilling. Alex inspired. Write a book.
Laugh.
Maybe. Evening walks with him deepen bonds. Remember when I couldn't walk the block? Vaguely, tease. Serious. You saved me. You saved yourself. Brave kid. Holiday season amplified joy. Thanksgiving, extended family. Alex enter. Recounting goals. Rebecca hosted flawlessly. No anxiety. Christmas. Tree trimmed together. Gifts practical, new cleats. New Year's resolutions. Alex. Try basketball. Rebecca. Let go more. Michael. Family time. Me. Help more families. Fireworks lit the sky. Promises hanging. Yet. A quiet question lingered. Was this overprotection a societal ill? Busy parents compensating with control? Fear amplified by endless online horror stories? Or just human love's dark side? Alex's journey posed it. When does protection become prison? As winter thawed. He competed nationally, team placed second. Trophy on mantle. Rebecca touched it. Symbol of freedom. Indeed. I think back to that rainy Thursday. Quitting nursing broken.
Now.
Healed through one boy's revival. Families mend in ripples. Alex flies free. A testament. But the ethic haunts. How many kids linger in loving cages? Waiting for someone to unlock the door?